Cowboys received 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clack, as Mary would say, and 2 first-round draft picks. Parsons then agrees to a 4-year, $188 million contract, $120 million fully guaranteed at signing, $136 million in total guarantees, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Parsons goes to social media and releases a statement because that's what you have to do.
Those are the rules.
Yeah, any issue, you have to release statements. People love statements. To wear the blue and white at Penn State, then carry those same colors into the NFL as a Cowboy, it was more than a dream. It was a destiny. I never wanted this chapter to end, but not everything was in my control. Through it all, I never made any demands. I never asked for anything more than fairness. This is a sad day, but not a bitter one. And no matter where the next chapter takes me, the bond we've built will never break. Yeah, it's taking you to Wisconsin. Now the man who traded Micah Parsons, Jerry Jones.
Nothing in the world am I criticizing Micah about at all. That was every bit his right. And Micah's never been anything but so pleasant for me to be around. I want to be real clear about it, not that it implies that it's not. Things are good here. Things are good here. We have just decided that it was in the best interest of our team to take the consideration that we have. We appreciate his 4 years, but we can take that consideration and we can win in our minds more than had we gone the other route and signed him. That's not a negative on Micah. That's just unique to our circumstances. I firmly made a commitment to Micah this spring, and paid him, and to pay him. At that time, I was battling and knew that the other alternative probably was. I had no idea of what we might be able to get, but I knew that it was very likely to be several players that we could use those resources for all the way, draft picks as well as cap space.
Jerry, you had said a couple weeks ago in an interview with Stephen A. that you were never considering trading Micah Parsons. Was that a tactic at the moment, or did your tune eventually change in the last couple of weeks?
Do you really think if I wanted someone to be interested in him that I would say, oh, I'm going to trade him? It's the opposite. It's the opposite, of course. And I thank you for writing it. I really do.
For other Cowboys players coming up the line, they see how this negotiation with Micah went. How would you answer their question, well, gee, what do I have to do to get an extension if Micah can't get one?
Ask Dak. Highest paid man in the NFL. There's a lot of players that they could ask that have been paid down around here. I'll pay players.
So what makes this different?
Because we wanted to look and see if we could do what we did. That's the benefits of the trade made it different. Make no mistake about it. We all know we could have signed Micah, but
it'll be a bigger risk trading Micah because you have no alternative right now. And it would also signal to everybody that you're not serious about at least putting your best foot forward to try to compete, to try to win a Super Bowl and get in the playoffs and make a deep run. That is the now, right? There is always trade packages that can happen, Molly Q, that people would be like, okay, man, we got a haul. Hopefully we can start building and put this team in the right direction. That doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. That's not the foreseeable future. The foreseeable future right now is to get one of the best defensive players in the NFL, not on your team, in the NFL, signed under contract so you can move forward towards winning and trying to do it in a big way. But ultimately, it can't be that simple for the Cowboy. It never can be simple. It's always got to be something extra, some foolishness going on around it. It just has to be. So that's the bigger risk is trading him.
I agree with Marcus because what was the plan? What was the reason? What was the reason that we knew Micah would want money early in the offseason? And we knew this was even coming down the pike last year. We talked about how Dak had to get paid, CD had to get paid, and Micah as well. Trading him at this point makes me question, well, if trading him was really an option for you guys, why didn't you just do it in March? Why didn't you just do it before the draft, during free agency when you can get a haul? everything about the Cowboys, when I talk to people around the league, they always say the Cowboys make no sense. They always say, why do they let Jerry Jones get in front of a mic? Because when he does, he makes the situation worse for his players, and the things he says doesn't make any sense. And I find that with this team, if you follow these beat writers in Dallas, Dak, it looks good in practice. We should be excited about George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb getting on the field together. There are other things, football things we should be talking about. But the trading of Micah just says we had no plan and we don't know what the future is going to be.
This is, I want to start off by saying this because I'm going to irritate some people when I say this. But I love my brother. He knows that. So I can say this to him about him. Michael Irvin, I need you to get a haircut. Let me get that out the way first. That's on my mind right now. I need Michael Irvin to get a haircut.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree.
I agree. I need that brother to get a haircut. Michael Irvin, playmaker. This is your brother talking to you. You know I love you, boy.